By the time we reached the village, it was sunset.
This is gonna be interesting.
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants. What?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father.
Mine are too tight.
Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
Oh shit! You just bounced on me?
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Why not?
You have to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
That's right.
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything?
Let's see.
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
Oh wow.
Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh, right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know?
Mm-hmm. Well, we can't get in the mirror, obviously. The worm? It can't be the worm, can it?
Look, I know it's not much, but I want your shaman to have this.
Do you expect him to eat that?
He's an old man, you know. He might choke.
Well, it's not the worm.
Here, he'll like these biscuits.
If you say so.
The answer was the dog biscuits? Nice. Incorrect.
He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones. He wants to know if you've any more.
Would your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't. This cone could have 1,000 uses.
Yeah? Like what?
A protective helmet?
I don't think so.
This stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
You're right. It could be cursed.
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman.
Let's see. Oh, you can't be serious, George.
I
No.
put my lucky piece of coal in the empty box.
Oh, George, no. You're really gonna give him coal? Alright, let's do it.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
This is not gonna go well.
I'll give them to him.
This is not gonna go well at all.
The shaman didn't want the black rock.
Darn.
I dropped the tequila worm into the empty box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
Let's see if this works.
I'll give them to him.
This is awesome. And the answer is...
He didn't want the little worm. He's a vegetarian.
Womp. I wonder, can I get the panties? Oh my god, I gotta see
I
this.
tucked the bright red panties in the empty box.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny. Yes. Oh, I want to see what happens with this when you do this. This is gonna be too funny. Here you go.
I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
Oh my god, I can't wait. What's gonna happen with this one?
I'll give them to him.
Oh no.
The shaman was pretty mad about those panties.
Well, I didn't mean to offend him.
You didn't. He was disappointed that they didn't fit.
Ah, gross. Let's see, what else can we do?
I put the Mayan stone in the empty box.
I think that's what I was supposed to do, because the music swelled there.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
Bingo.
The shaman wants to talk to you.
I hoped he would. Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys.
That did it. Let me save the game. That was fun, though. That was funny.
That woman certainly wasn't the reason I'd come to the village.
I don't even see a woman, but okay.
I couldn't think of any reason to steal the villagers' rock collection.
Here he is, Mr. Shaman.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Please, sit down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the Coyote Stone to this village.
Lipstick?
I don't suppose this would be any use to you.
It sure would. This wax on a stick will change our lives.
What do you want it for?
To decorate our bodies for the monkey dance.
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
Why is Father Hubert so reluctant to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
Oh, he has kids here.
Listen, my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
Did you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys by my reckoning. All conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
There's nothing sacred with these people. That was our secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that root is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. Fast.
There is time yet, George Stobart. Time to learn why you were called here.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the root?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
And look, I'm running a tight schedule, so can you skip the riddles?
Many years ago, when the world was young, the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. His enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the Fifth Age. So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time. But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how did they trap Tez, the evil god?
They built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to him. At its center, they fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
Suppose I was to believe there was anything in your story, other than the rambling delusions of a seriously wacky old man. Suppose I was to swallow it, hook, line, and kitchen sink. What then?
Then you would see that the fate of the human race rests upon your shoulders.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Correct. The eclipse which marks the ending of the Fifth Age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected. What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Cuaramonte City.
Hey, we've been there.
One stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers. The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely. That is the stone in your possession.
Ah, so there's 3 stones. I see.
Tell me more about the Jaguar stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Cuaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar stone.
Do I get anything to help me combat Tezcatlipoca?
Like what?
Well, a magical weapon?
Get real, George.
Tell me more about the Eagle stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish. But shortly after leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Where is the Jaguar stone now?
I suppose El Draco took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England. Where's the Eagle stone now?
Nobody knows for sure. Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
What do I do when I find the stones?
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
Now do I get the root?
Here, take it. Make haste if you wish to save the girl's life. The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep. Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
That's good.
I couldn't steal from a priest. It was a water jug. It was Father Hubert's personal altar. I wondered what Hubert had used to make his candles.
You done there, buddy?
I've got the root, Hubert.
What are you waiting for? Give it to the gal.
Right. The shaman thinks you should go visit your kids.
So, he told you?
Look, Hubert, having an extended family is nothing to be ashamed of. If I was you, I'd be ashamed of not being there for them.
It was that damned monkey dance that led me astray.
Yeah. A sight like that must be difficult to forget. Do you want to tell me what happened at the village?
I forgot my vows. I let myself be overwhelmed by the beauty of this unspoiled paradise, and in a moment of weakness, animal passion reared its rampant head.
You know, you should be writing romantic novels. Did you experience some kind of a physical liaison at the village?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I found myself doing the monkey dance.
I've never heard it called that before. And I didn't want to pry any deeper into Hubert's murky past. Nico, I've brought you this root.
Oh.
No way was she going to be able to chew the root. I needed to give her the antidote in a more digestible form.
Okay.
I couldn't steal.
Let's see here.
I didn't have any use for Hubert's candles. I thought it best not to defile the altar while Hubert was looking after Nico.
Let's see.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
No.
I also gotta do something with turn this stuff.
That was no good.
Nope, not happening. Let's see.
It was the root which would cure Nico's snake bite. No. There was nothing else I wanted to ask him.
Of course. I gotta figure something on my own, huh? Alright.
It was a water jug. It was the metal cone.
Ooh, excuse me.
That was...
Oh, do I have to crush the root here and then it just... Okay.
The cone was...
Okay, then do I put the root here and crush it? Yep, got it. Okay. I thought the answer was in that house there, so I was like, there's no way to do this. And I was like, oh wait, right, forgot. This thing here.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
Perfect. Nice to use this thing twice. Alright.
Look, Hubert, the antidote.
What are you waiting for? Give it quickly.
Nico. Here, drink this.
Oh, George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try and rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other 2 stones.
Other stones? What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, George Stobart?
The patient is sounding more like her old self already.